I look crazy. Anyways, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. You already know I am here with another hair video and we're collabing with Tinashe. I really don't know how to pronounce this, but anyway, we're collabing with this company, Tinashe. We have a 26-inch curly lace frontal wig. First, I'm gonna start by showing you guys everything that came in the package. So this is the box. Real cute. Like, it got the length of the wig right here. And where you can follow them at is on the back. On the inside of the box, it have the wig details in there. Card, whatever, more information. They show you that they got wholesale services, hair care instructions, and where you can find them at. And they also sent me a silk bag with some goodies inside. So let's see what we got. We got a comb. This is kind of cute. It's not just blue, it got like little brown colors in it too, which is cute. We got some caps, of course. You can never get enough caps, and they gave me 2 comes in this pack, which is clutch. Clamps, purple. This is a high vibe color. Ooh, blue. Another edge brush. I think I get this all the time. Lashes. Okay, cute little lash box. And then they got where you can find them at on the back. Ooh. They natural. It's something that I would definitely wear. They definitely natural. I like it. I like it. And we got one more thing, which looks like maybe a bunny. Definitely a bunny. Navy blue bunny. That was everything in the package. Here's the wig. It smell good. I had to wash it. It smell good. It's definitely HD lace. The only thing is they say it's 200 density, but it really don't look like it to me, y'all. Like, it's kind of see-through. I'ma just push the hairline to the back. I really don't even know how I'm gonna style it yet. I know I gotta do a style because I just don't want it to look super thin. But it said 200 density. I don't think it's 200, but we're gonna see. It's a nice curl pattern though. Just brush it a little bit. I'm gonna use my edge brush, and I'm gonna use this to scoop my natural baby hairs back so I can apply the cap. I need to soften this brush a little bit. I'm gonna spray a little alcohol on here. It always gets the job done. I did these braids last night, so I'm gonna just start by brushing them back. As y'all can see, they're gonna go back on their own. And then I just gotta spray them with the holding spray. And use this blow dryer and this brush again to make sure they're sleek back. I'm gonna do that all the way around. And we're all done sleeking the natural hair back. I'm gonna spray a paper towel with some alcohol and just wipe around my hairline just to ensure that it is clean before I put my cap on. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I had a light cap because I didn't know if they was gonna. I just wanted to be prepared, but I think I'm gonna actually use the caps that came because that'll be kind of closer to my skin tone versus that light cap. So I'm gonna just open up this pack and use one of these. So I'm just taking one of the caps. Y'all see it's more brown than this one. So this one would definitely work better. Both would work, but I would rather use this one. This one is like a little bit more thinner too, which I like. Okay, y'all, got some scissors. These are sheared, but I'm gonna still use this to cut around my ear first. I like to do this before I put the adhesive in front of the cap because I just like cutting my ears out first. It's better for me. And I'm gonna take my adhesive And I'm gonna apply it right in front of my hairline, all the way across. I'm gonna smooth it in, and I'm gonna allow that to dry. So here we go. Y'all may see me looking in different directions because I got mirrors around me so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I applied it in dots, and now I'm just gonna take my finger and I'm gonna smooth it in. So I'm gonna allow this to dry clear, and then we're gonna be back at it. Okay, so Ashley did good with cutting around the ear. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and slide it back on and put it back in position, and then I'm gonna start laying it. And it's above the cap on both sides. I may need to pull it back a little because I don't like a low hairline like that. I like to see my forehead. Okay, yeah. This is better. So this is exactly where I want my wig to lay. And now that I know that, I'm just going to take both sides and pull it straight back and apply my adhesive. I'm not gonna do a lot of moving because I don't want the wig to fall or slip. I find that this is like the easiest technique for like if you really don't know where to lay your lace at. I think I'm gonna do 2 to 3 layers of this adhesive, maybe 3. Maybe 3. Okay, now that I got all of the layers on, I'm gonna allow it to dry clear, and once it's dry clear, it's gonna be time to lay the lace. I'm still using my blow dryer a little bit on cool to help speed up the process. It's still a little white in certain areas, but it's getting there. Now we can lay the legs. I'm gonna use my rat tail comb, which is just the black ones with the silver end. I love to use these as I'm laying the lace because it's just a great comb. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take the excess lace and I'm gonna pull it down and place it in the middle. As you guys can see, the middle is down. Now we're gonna take one side, pull and place. And I'm just using my finger to make sure the lace is pushed into my skin around my ear. Even though that's what it's combed for, but y'all know I gotta use my fingers too. So now I'm just using my comb. Same thing to this side. I'm taking the excess lace and I'm allowing this to actually guide me. This is some good glue. This shit is stuck like chalk. Oh yeah. I can feel how tight it is, yo. Okay, let me blow dry. So after I blow dry it for a little bit, I'm gonna actually take these clamps off, use the hot comb to press the hairline back a little so I can see what I'm working with. Okay, y'all, so now that I brushed it all back, I'm gonna take my hot comb and it's turned up to the highest, to the max, and I'm gonna sleek it back just to see what the hairline looking like, you know? Okay, y'all, so I sleeked it to the back And now I'm gonna use my Semone, you already know, elastic band around the edges, just to tie it down and get an extra melt before I start cutting off the excess lace. I think I want to do 2 braids, y'all, but I kind of want 2 curly pieces out in the front too. So I'm probably going to do like baby hair, sideburn, 2 little curls, drooping down, and 2 braids. And then the hair, I really don't know how full it look in the back yet. I'm not going to know that until I stand up and turn around and let y'all see. And I got to rewatch it. I hope it don't look thin, y'all, because in the beginning it looked thin when I first had it in my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hide my tracks in the back because it is a lace frontal wig. So I'm gonna just make like a little middle part for right now. It don't have to be perfect. I just want to be able to see the back so I can make sure I'm covering the tracks. And I'm gonna just take my heat protectant and spray the top. Just spray the top. And I'm gonna run my hot comb over it real quick. Ooh, burning my scalp. So I made like a part that's supposed to be the middle. I'm gonna just part this back part off and comb it back to cover these tracks. Okay, I'm combing this part to the back. And I'm gonna take my spritz and spray this part, and I'm gonna hot comb it back so that can stay in place to cover the tracks. That's just my wax stick. I went over it again with my wax stick because I really want to ensure that these tracks stay covered in the back. And I'm going to press both sides going back down. And I'm going to press going to the back. And I'm going to clamp this part up. And I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Now we can remove the excess lace. But first I'm gonna comb back some, y'all. Now I can see if my part right too, first of all. Okay, so I just perfected the part a little bit. So now that I did that, y'all, I'm gonna just remove the excess lace. The part is not perfect. I can tell that it's off, but we're gonna get it right. I'm just cutting it in fours because it's easier for me since I am doing my own hair. Okay, y'all, so in the process of me cutting off the lace, my phone stopped recording and I had to switch to my other phone. So now it's just jumped to me doing the baby hairs because I didn't notice until I got to the baby hair part. So right now, y'all see me, I'm sectioning off my sideburns first, and then I'm gonna section off the two baby hairs that I want, which I'm doing one on each side. And by the way, I have to do voiceover for the rest of the video because the sound don't work for the videos that I did on my other phone. So yeah, I'm disappointed because I was doing a lot of talking, as you guys can see. After I section off my baby hairs, I'm using my wax stick and my hot comb to sleek that hair back so I just like to keep it separated as much as possible. I did go back in and tweeze more hair because it still look a little full to me, and I like for mine to be plucked because when it look plucked, it just looks so good. So I'm gonna just pluck it a little bit more on both sides. You can actually see the difference on how natural it's starting to look with me tweezing. Same thing for this side, y'all.
Would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.
Now that I'm done customizing, I'm just gonna spray my hairline with that spritz y'all see me using, which is by Fantasia. I think that's the name of it. But that's gonna give you that extra milk. When you spray it and you tie your lace down and you take that band up, you're gonna be like, what the freak? Because it looks so good. Like, it just melts your lace so much more. But while my lace is tied down, I'm gonna use my hot comb and I'm gonna press section by section as flat as possible. This is gonna make my top flat before I do the braids.
Side by side, you could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. My love. My love. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. My love. My love. is what my
Okay, now y'all look at when I removed the band. Remember what I told y'all what that spritz do now? Watch. Ooh wee. Looks so good. That look like scalp for real. I'm telling y'all, this is no games. Okay, so now that I got the lace all melted, I'm gonna pin the hair back and I'm gonna comb out the the baby hairs. Well, both. Comb them out because you know they probably a little hard from the spritz. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut them. And I'm gonna cut them not too long, not too short. I wanna cut them long enough so I can curl them with my baby hair flat iron. So after I'm done curling my baby hairs, I'm gonna take my mini brush, which is cool because it's like small like a toothbrush, but it got a comb on the opposite end. I use that and some Got To Be glue spray to style them out. As you guys can see, I'm gonna just spray both ends and I'm gonna just play with them, swoop them and swirl them until I like it. But the funny thing is, when you use that flat iron to curl your baby hairs first, they lay into place so easy when you go into styling them because that curl is kind of like already forming the baby hair to lay a certain way, if that makes sense. After I get them styled how I like them, I do a light spray of the Got To Be glue on top of it just so it'll last and lay down for a little minute because I like soft baby hairs but not too soft because I like for mine to stay in place for at least a couple days, maybe even a week. Okay, now I'm gonna use some of my concealer for my part, and it's by Milani. I think that's what it is, Milani. But I'm gonna use my eyebrow brush to paint it down the part. Y'all can see that actually made a big difference. Right now, y'all, I'm really just trying to determine where I want the two curls that I was talking about earlier to fall. But I ended up actually putting them low where y'all see me parting it off at right now. Okay, now all that's left is actually me doing the two braids, and that's exactly what I'm about to start doing right now. I'm just gonna do two braids on the frontal part on both sides. So now I'm gonna take a little mascara. This is actually mascara, cheap mascara by the way. And I'm gonna just perfect my part a little bit. I kind of want the braid to be T, so as y'all can see, I'm just playing with it a little bit, like pulling it apart just to loosen it up some, because it is super tight, and I kind of want it to still have that like messy but not too messy. Or maybe it just made it look wider, I don't know. I didn't want my braids to just be hanging down in the front, so y'all gonna see me tuck them, actually hide them right now. Now all I really have left to do is enhance the curl pattern, but it really look cute big too. Well, actually dry. So I'm really just playing around, trying different stuff in this hair, but I'm gonna actually end up using only like water on it, wetting it, just wearing the natural curl pattern because I actually like the natural curl pattern. It was like a wavy kind of curl. So this completes the final look of my install. I hope you guys learned something new and enjoyed this video. Please hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you leave a comment your thoughts, tell me what you're feeling, and make sure you follow my Instagram at Semone Hair. See y'all next time.